n'a pas une autorisation pour faire ça.
Pourquoi que les touristes peuvent venir filmer, mais pas
Pourquoi les touristes peuvent venir filmer, pas nous?
Oui, mais vous êtes en train de faire un reportage, là, madame. Vous n'êtes pas en train de filmer quelque chose.
Je suis un média, comme les autres médias qui sont ici.
Warning. Censorship. Warning. Censorship.
Maurice Duplessis is a Canadian lawyer and politician who served as the 16th Premier of Quebec. The period during his premiership is known as the Great Darkness. Towards the end of 1944, Jehovah's Witnesses embarked on a massive door-to-door operation to distribute their newspaper, The Watchtower. The clergy, supported by the unionist government of Maurice Duplessis, denounced this campaign and encouraged the arrest of church members, which was carried out between 1944 and 1946. More than 400 Jehovah's Witnesses were accused of sedition and concerted revolt against the established authority. So in 1944, 41 Jehovah's Witnesses were arrested in Montreal, 105 in 1945, and 241 in 1946. This form of repression garnered attention and publicity. It was then that restaurateur Frank Roncarelli intervened by paying the bond for the detained Jehovah's Witnesses. Outraged by the attitude of Roncarelli, then Premier Duplessis withdrew his liquor license. A wind of protest arose across Canada over this arbitrary measure. Doesn't that sound awfully similar to what is currently happening here in Canada? Trying to be heard before a judge, Roncarelli lodged a complaint against... Vous me niaisez que ça fait 5 fois que je reprends ma maudite prise et vous venez m'interrompre. Qu'est-ce que ça vous fait, là? Pourquoi vous venez ici, là?
Je veux juste vous dire que vous pouvez faire votre vidéo, mais en dehors de notre...
Pourquoi ici, c'est...
Ça n'a pas une autorisation pour faire ça.
Pourquoi que les touristes peuvent venir filmer, mais pas
Pourquoi les touristes peuvent venir filmer, pas nous?
Oui, mais vous êtes en train de faire un reportage, là, madame. Vous n'êtes pas en train de filmer quelque chose.
Je suis un média, comme les autres médias qui sont ici. Oui, tous les médias font des reportages ici. J'ai été toutes vues.
Ils ont une autorisation, madame, et ils obtiennent l'autorisation pour le faire. Est-ce que vous comprenez ça? Je ne viens pas juste parce que j'ai envie de vous embêter.
Parce que là, vous m'avez pris en grippe. Depuis tout à l'heure que je vous vois me suivre, vous étiez là tantôt, vous m'avez suivi également. C'est quoi que vous avez contre moi, là?
Est-ce que vous et moi, on se connaît personnellement?
Non, mais par exemple, vous me suivez partout. Fait que là, on commence à se connaître.
Je fais mon boulot, moi. Mon boulot, c'est de faire appliquer les textes d'ici. OK? S'il vous plaît, monsieur, il faut bien que je vous dise ce à quoi je suis assigné.
J'en ai pour 15 minutes. Qu'est-ce que ça vous fait dans votre vie? Vous m'auriez peut-être jamais vu. J'aurais fait ma vidéo, ça aurait été that's it, là.
OK, mais le problème, c'est que je vous ai vu et je dois faire mon boulot. Et je vais vous demander gentiment de le faire un peu plus à l'extérieur, c'est tout. Un peu plus
à l'extérieur, mais un peu plus, c'est genre sa rue, là.
S'il vous plaît, madame.
Mais non, moi, j'ai besoin d'être à côté de M. Duplessis.
On ne va pas s'obstiner pour ça. Okay?
Mais moi, j'ai besoin d'être à côté de la...
Ouais, monsieur Duplessis, il est sur nos terrains pour l'instant. Et moi, je vous dis que vous ne pouvez pas faire ça sur nos terrains. Est-ce que ça, vous pouvez comprendre ça?
It's completely crazy. Did you see it like that? They authorize any other media, but Rebel Media is not allowed here in this place. No, I'm reporting what is going on here. You enforce this. No, you are enforcing this kind of thing. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just filming, and you come to me, 2 officers, to tell me that I'm not allowed to film for not even 10 minutes. I find that horribly, completely outrageous. And if you don't understand English, it's not my problem. Have you seen that? What they just do, they came to me, I was just recording one video, and they came to say that I'm not allowed to film here when all the tourists who come to the Parliament of Quebec are allowed to shoot their video. Can you believe that? In which kind of Canada we are, which kind of democracy we have. I'm not allowed to record anywhere. That's not supposed to be. Please keep following. Don't talk to me anymore. Have you seen that? Two officer, 2 officers. Then they're following me. They're following me for what? What they are afraid of? They're afraid that I'm disturbing what? The grass? All the other media can actually film here, and tourism. All tourists are allowed here, but Rebel Media, no. Can you explain me why this is not supposed to be? The security has started following me around, and once again, in the middle of my report, they came to interrupt me. It was not the first time, so I continue to report elsewhere. Trying to be heard in front of a judge, Roncarelli lodged a complaint against Maurice Duplessis himself. Roncarelli personally sued Maurice Duplessis for damage arising from the cancellation of his liquor license by Quebec Alcohol Commission. This was done, it was said, to punish Roncarelli, a Jehovah's Witnesses himself, because he had acted as a funder for a large number of members of his sect accused of violating municipal bylaw in connection with the distribution of their literature. The trial judge ruled in favor of Roncarelli for part of the damage claimed. Finally, in 1959, Duplessis was found guilty of having exceeded his power as a premier and was forced to pay a fine to Roncarelli. Rebel News will therefore be the Roncarelli of the current era by helping thousands of Canadians who have had their rights violated for over 18 months. Could this be why Rebel News is denigrated by the media and why many politicians refuse to talk to us? Are they trying to demonize those who come to the aid of people who question the government? When we take a closer look at Quebec's current premier, François Legault, it would seem that this same story is repeating itself, but this time unvaccinated individuals are playing the role of the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Revenir sur l'échange d'hier entre Gabriel Nadeau-Dubois et moi, pour remettre le contexte. Bon, d'abord, Gabriel Nadeau-Dubois m'a traité de Duplessis. Et ce que j'ai répondu, c'est que M. Duplessis avait peut-être beaucoup de défauts, mais au moins il défendait la nation québécoise. C'est à lui qu'on doit notre drapeau, notre Assemblée nationale, alors que M. Nadeau-Dubois, pour moi, c'est un woke.
Anyone opposed to the current health measure is treated like a criminal, much like the Jehovah's Witnesses. Why did Premier Legault declare war on the unvaccinated? Why is he so obsessed with Quebecers obeying his dictatorial decrees? When will democracy return to Quebec and the rest of Canada? It was Alexa for Rebel News in front of the Parliament of Quebec. Sign our petition so we can send them a message that we don't agree with it. So go to novaxpassport.ca and sign our petition right now.